This is a numerology, a complete numerology system on somebody born November 12th, 1984. It should be noted that on the 12th day of the month, the major planet is Jupiter, and that involves anybody close to them, born in March or a Pisces, as well as December or Sagittarius, and those born on the 3rd, 12th, 21st, or 30th of any month, which is the 3 series, would affect their life. If we notice that if you put the day of month, the 12th, and the 11th, 11, which is November, they have a 23-5 achievement, and that would be their first pinnacle. So you put the 23-5 on top. It also means that people whose major planet is Mercury, people born on the 5th, 14th, or 23rd, or Juno Gemini, or September Virgo people would benefit them. Their challenge in the first cycle would be, which is 0 to 27 years old, because they are a 9 path. They're a 45 9 path. And if you take 9 from 36, which is the universal factor, it comes to 27. So from 0 to 27, they would have a challenge of a financial situation, perhaps a male, could be a relative problem or whatever, and a problem about their freedom or independence or standing on their own feet. When you take the 12th day of the month and you add it to the year, you get a 34-7, which means at 27, 28 years old, they go into a learning cycle, which is the second year cycle, second period of you take 0 to 27 as the first, you add 9 to that, and you get 36. So from 27 to 35, 36, they're in a cycle where they still have that same challenge. Plus, trying to have a challenge of what they call reputation, which is a 10-1, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And they're in a big learning cycle from 27 to 36. In other words, it could deal with education or training or apprenticeship or anything like that. And then from 36 to 45, they're in their third cycle, where they either hit a total problem or a total success, particularly between like 35, 36 years old. And they're in their Jupiter cycle because they're in the 57, and where they added 5 and 7 is 12-3. And Jupiter people born December or March, and people born on the 3rd, 12th, or 21st would tend to benefit them. From 36 through 45, which means somewhere around 36, 37, they go into a partnership cycle. And there's a financial upsurge because if you add the month and the year they were born, you get 10, 18, 22, 30. Well, you get the 34-7, 10, 18, 22, 32, 33-6, pardon me, which is the Venus cycle, which has to do with family and responsibility. And it particularly hits 45, 46 years old to the end of life. And at that point, their personal life should have changed, and their challenge has to do with the 11, too, which is people born at the end of June or in July are Cancer. People born on the 2nd, 11th, 20th, or 29th would be a challenge to them, as well as it's 2-7 it's 2-7 whenever you deal with a moon planet. Then that means people born on the 7th, 16th, or 25th would also be a challenge. Now, in the first and second cycle that we discussed, from 0 to 27 and 27 to 36, they were in the one cycle. So people born at the end of July or in August, or February, or Aquarius people, and those born on the 1st, 10th, 19th, or 28th would be a challenge, and their associated Uranus planets, 4, 13, 22nd, or 31st, would be a challenge. So they're a 45-9 path. Now, if we took their path number, we would look at the astronumerology, and we put all the ones in a 9 column because they're a 9 path, and the 2's in the 1st column, and they have no 3's, they have 1 4, no 5, no 6, no 7. They do have 1 8, 9, and on their activities and motivation, they're 100%. It's all filled if you look at 8, 9, and the ones. But their willpower and determination, they don't really, they're very lacking. All zeros up the middle. And as far as politically, they're okay, except when it comes to partnerships. They may bend over backwards for a partner because there's a 0 in the normal 2 column, which is a partner. And they could possibly have a partner that's either an August or a Leo, or a February Aquarius, or somebody born on the 2nd, 11th, somebody born on the 1st, 10th, 19th, or 28th of any month, or either a Leo or an Aquarius, because the 2's in the 1st house, the house of the sun. Now, if we looked at 2016 and we wanted to say what would their astronumerology be for 2016, pardon me, we take just the achievement of 23.5 and the year of 9. So we go 23 and 9 is 32. So they would be in a 5 cycle. So we start putting all the ones in the middle column. They're in the 5th house, and the 2's in the 6th house, and no 3's. A 4 goes in the 8th house. A 0 goes in for a 5, no 6, no 7, 1 8, and 1 9. Well, at this point, they have a lot of willpower and determination, but their only motivation is to put everything in order, which particularly their finances, because the 4 is in the 8th house, and the 8th is in the 3rd house. So the reason it's in the 3rd house, it's affected by either siblings, young people, children, or friends. There's a lot of financial going on and trying to discipline themselves and get everything in order. What seems to be changing is a situation around money, because in the 5th house there's all ones, or a situation with a male, M-A-L-E. So it's very interesting. They're trying to finish up either some work or job. That's why 9's in the 4th house and 4's in the 8th house, and the 8th's in the 3rd house. So you can see something's happening with trying to put things in order and get things done, and they have a lot of willpower and determination. There's something restructuring about the finances, and either a young person, a child, or a sibling, or whatever. But this is how we can evaluate somebody's challenges and pinnacles, which we started at the top of the sheet, to figure out their achievement. Their life path, we take away 9 from 36, which is the universal factor, and we know that the first cycle is to 27, and then 9 is 36, and then 9 is 45, and then 45 to the end of life, and we do the deductions, and then we do we start the lifetime astronumerology, which starts everything in the 9th house because they're a 9 path. But when we try to figure 2016, we only use their achievement and the year number, which is 9 for 2016, and it reorders everything, and it puts them in the 5th position because they're in a 32-5 year. So this shows you how you can evaluate a chart both in a lifetime, lifetime challenges and pinnacles, and also bring it down to a year. So it's a very comprehensive reading.